So the sense of suffering, we can look at it, oh, that's really unfortunate that life is like that. But it's also what is precisely what sort of nudges us forward to look at things a little deeper. Without that, why look further? Life is good. Hey, one pleasure after another. So we can look at that. There's a word for it, divine discontent. A discontent that just doesn't drop us into misery, but a discontent that it doesn't mean that we're rejecting what we've experienced or accomplished or realized up to that point. It's not that we can't be grateful for all of that, because all of that brings us to a point where we may be willing to look at something a little deeper. So we don't have to regret any of that. All the difficulties, all the challenges, we don't have to try to convince ourselves that that was all a mistake, right? That was all a waste of time, regardless of how much time it took to come to a point of thinking, all right, well, I wonder what else there is. So that's like a turning point, a place that we're on this trajectory, more pleasure, more entertainment, more money, more fame, more respect, and then at some point it's like, even if that worked out, even if there were more money, even if there were more, physical pleasures, more nights out at the finest restaurants, the next movie, even if that all worked out that way, would I, at the end of life, look back and say, well, that was a life well lived? Is that be sufficient? And so this divine discontent is just like introducing a question like, is that enough? Or is there some value in seeing if there's something more fundamental going on here?